Target is if the target of provocation features prerequisites provocation. So what is that? Can I have that? Guess it might be an ability, maybe. Guys, when do I get an ability? Help. Help me. Oh, this. The Vanguard forces an enemy in their melee range to immediately attack the Vanguard. Oh. If they're hit by the attack of opportunity caused by provocation, the target gains a +1 stack of fatigue till the end of combat, and fatigue does -10 penalty to strength, toughness, and agility for each stack. Wow. Okay, for now, I'm going to do Unyielding Beacon additionally increases armor and parry by 1%. I mean, I think that's just kind of crazy. If I have like 10 stacks, 10%. That's really good. Definitely having that. Bounty Hunter, right? Whenever an ally kills prey, the bounty hunter gains half the bonuses from Hunt the Prey. Okay. Whenever a prey is killed, all enemies in a 10-cell radius around the prey have their agility reduced. Whenever the bounty hunter scores a critical hit, they gain 4% armor penetration to the end of combat, which stacks. Damn. Heightened concentration sounds great. Whenever the bounty hunter is attacked in melee range for the first time since the end of their turn, they automatically dodge the attack and move 1 cell in the opposite direction to the enemy. Does not provoke attack of opportunity with that. That's really good too. They have some really good ones. Really good ones. Whenever the bounty hunter hits an enemy with an attack, they inflict catch effect on that enemy. Catch at the start of the bounty hunter's next turn. The target suffers a stacking -2% penalty to their armor and dodge. Wow. That's crazy. I think I'm going to go with heightened concentration. I think. Yeah. Share the Spoils is actually also really good. Actually. No, let's do Share the Spoils first. I will get heightened concentration, I think, as well. I think that's really good. Idira. All combat tactic bonuses are increased by the intelligence plus fellowship bonus divided by 2%. Okay. Diversion Zone. Using a stratagem on a rear area also makes allies in that area the enemy's lowest priority. Using a stratagem on frontline area grants allies in the area increased dodged against enemy allies' attacks. Oh. There are more enemies than allies in the frontline area. All allies in the area gain increased bonus to parry and dodge. And if there are more allies than enemies, then they all deal more damage. That's quite nice. Allies, including the Grand Strategist in the same combat tactics area, gain additional perception and agility. Okay, well, whenever they use a stratagem, they gain a stack of strategic perfection effect. It's six stacks. The next stratagem applies the benefits of all stratagems. Now, a stratagem is this, which is a stronghold one. Right, okay. Okay. At the start of combat, the Grand Strategist gains 1 random unknown stratagem and can use it until the end of combat for 0 AP. It's quite good. An ally in the rear area gains critical hit chance if there are no enemies, okay, within a certain radius. I mean, the problem is with all these areas, they don't move. You have to move them every time, and you can only move one per turn. And there are so many things here for these okay. I want MP, but nice if it was AP or more ability power, but ability points. If there are more enemies than allies in the frontline area, I mean that one maybe, yeah. Yeah, I guess we'd do that front zone one. That's the one that probably gets used the most. Right, the frontline area, more allies. Again, more parry and dodge if there's more enemies, which is typically the thing. Okay, yeah, I might have to seriously look about resetting that. I don't like that at all. Okay, when piercing shot first, 100% over penetration and 10% armor penetration. The next attack that hits a target marked as prey will always critical hit, which is really good. Oh, it's such a talent point. It's completely something different. So share the spoils, I think, is a good one here. Whenever the prey has killed all enemies, yeah, reduced ally. Okay, that's the armor penetration one. But to the chase, one of the bounty hunter scores a critical hit for the first time in a round. And getting some movement points. Okay. Ounce. The ability Bounty Hunter's allies gain +3 Bounty Hunter's perception bonus. Critical hit chance against enemies affected with one or more of the following: parried, trailed, or immobilized. So 5, so it'll be 5%, which is okay. Whenever the prey is not being trailed, that is not being trailed is killed by an ally, the Bounty Hunter gains an extra turn with half of their MP and AP. Each enemy affected by piercing shots has their armor reduced by -3 until 3% until the end of combat. It stacks. I always use this. It's actually Pierce and Ruin is great. So every time we hit them, we reduce their armor. Nice. Sure. Cassia. What do we do here? All the Master Tactician's abilities work as if the Master Tactician has 6 or more stacks. Tactical advantage. That's kind of cool. Every enemy hit by the Master Tactician's attacks, the Master Tactician gains 1 stack tactical advantage. Okay. The Master Tactician immediately gains an extra turn with Master Tactician's fell bonus divided by 3 AP and full MP for the first time. Any of the Master Tactician's allies uses a heroic act. Okay. When the Master Tactician heals an ally, we're not really healing, I don't think. All allies have 25% dodge against attacks made by allies. Deal 25% less damage to allies and deal 50% less additional damage with critical hits against allies. Oh, that's quite nice. Ally coordination. All allies have 25% dodge against attacks made by allies. I like that one. Yeah, they have some pretty nice ones. They do. I like this one. I like coordination. But some other really good ones. And now for her, all Master Tactician's abilities work as if they have... Oh yeah, 7, okay. Oh, let's see, let's see. There's nothing down here. Okay. What's this? Whenever the Master Tactician heals an ally, the ally gains 1 resolve. Personal involvement. Every enemy killed by a master. They're not going to be. I don't think she's going to be killing a lot of stuff. And it's kind of weird that a lot of it is about them killing things, because half the time you just spend making other people kill stuff because you make them do more moves. Like you give them more turns, right? It's a weird one, Master Tactician. I think this one, whenever the Master Tactician or their allies gain momentum, they gain 1 more. Whenever they lose 1 less. Sure. More momentum is better, right? Ooh, some goods. What's this? A hand flamer. Cool.
The world trembles beneath my feet.
Yeah, then some loot down here.
Intriguing.
Ah, there it is. Multi-key. Yes, please.
Color the uncolored.
I tread a path unexplored.
Okay, cool. Then I think we're ready to go. Okay. So,
Let's seize the opportunity.
can we now get in here? Or I still have to wait? She again, an order came down in regard to your esteemed self. We're to clear out a passage and let you through, so here we are, clearing and disarming the mines. I don't know why you're in such a rush to bite it, but none of my business. You just wait, and I'll make a way for you sooner or later. Alright, so that's okay.
Embrace.
I cannot do anything there, I have to just wait. Alright. Is that it? Are we done? Kind of are. Okay. Well, let's head to the docks. What quests do we have left here? Tattered Spirits. Holding a meeting with a retinue, okay. So that's the situation, we have to wait to get in. Supply footfall, that's fine. Meet Argenta on the ship, that's also fine. Speak to Jai. I retain the sword. Okay. Yeah, I mean, we're kind of done.
I tread a path unexplored.
Let's go on the ship and see what everyone has to say for themselves. Wait, where is my ship? How do I get back? Oh, it's right here. Hey, it's Heinrichs. Familiar figure turns you, Heinrichs. Lord Captain. I am pleased to see you again, Heinrichs. I am glad to hear my presence aboard your ship did not leave you with any unpleasant memories. I hope your disposition won't change once I have explained the reason for my visit. I was able to contact my mentor and report the tragic events that transpired on Rykad Minoris. I've also received some information from my agents regarding the movements and actions of enemies of humanity, including the Xenos, that we're assuming were involved in the theft of the star. According to their findings, the threat now hangs over the worlds. This time, the threat now hangs over other worlds. This time, yours, Lord Captain. Ah. Oh, by the order of the Lord Inquisitor, whose duty it is to stand sentinel over the Coronis Expanse, the rogue trader House von Valancius is to take on board the agent of the Most Holy Inquisition and provide escort and support in deeds great and small that serve to safeguard the territories of the Imperium against enemies. This is the decree. This decree is effective immediately upon announcement and remains in effect until decided otherwise by His Excellency. All I got from that was ridding ourselves of this snitch won't be easy. Yeah, that's true. I can't really say no, can I? Heinrich studies you for a moment, then ever so slightly, as if not wanting anyone else to see, shakes his head. Okay. What exactly caused this need to rejoin my crew? The cause is the activity of humanity's enemies, including the cult of the Final Dawn. In my absence, the situation in the Coronis Expanse has changed. I have received an exhaustive report from my agents. This heresy has taken root in the region where the Von Valancius worlds lie. You probably already know about the fate of the industrial worlds of Kiava Gamma. If not, then I will share the details I know, but not here. Better to talk on board. I'm not fond of the methods used by the Inquisition, but I will assist you in any way I can. Understood. But duty to the Golden Throne is seldom a pleasant burden to bear, especially for those in a position of great power. I must also deliver this to you. Pulls out a letter. The Lord Inquisitor specified that the contents of this envelope are for your eyes only. I would ask you to read it as soon as you have time. That is everything for the time being. Are you heading to the ship, or do you still have business on footfall? Whatever the case, I can either wait for you on board or accompany you as part of your retinue. No, he can stay. He can stay on board. I thought we'd gotten rid of him when we landed on the at footfall, but apparently not. Go. Oh, it's going to be another one of those long-winded meetings, isn't it? Lord Captain, the inspection of the ship's systems is complete. The tech priests are reporting the machine spirits are calm and satisfied. Everything is ready for onward travel, except there is an issue you must be made aware of. Cassie makes a quick nervous gesture, adjusting the adornment over her third eye. I've been studying the records left by the vessel's previous navigator. I wanted to double check the routes to the Dargonus and discovered that it does not match the one recorded in the Atlas. It is more than a minor warp fluctuation. The route has been wiped out. It can no longer be used for travelling. To make matters worse, I started checking the paths from the Atlas. One after the other, I saw the same thing everywhere. The warp is roiling with an ominous storm, bursting with vivid and screaming colours. It will not hinder our movement, but all previous knowledge is now utterly useless. Argenta angrily chops the air with the side of her palm. Warp storms are our enemies, but just like heretics and demons, it is a shame they can't be dispersed with a flamer or a bolter. She's always wanted to shoot something, that girl. Now we can be certain that the problems of the astropathic communication in the Coronis Expanse are no coincidence. There is a warp disturbance in our way, Lord Captain. It is swallowing messages and disrupting familiar routes. This means you need to locate the key worlds of the Von Valancius Protectorate as soon as possible. I'm talking about Janus, Dargonus, and Kiava Gamma. Charting new routes so they can be reached, and restoring control will be a necessary next step. Okay. Very well, our course is clear. Do my officers have any other issues that require my immediate attention? And I can ask about these other things, but I'm not going to do it right now. That is all, Lord Captain. The vessel of the crew awaits your instructions and are ready to depart footfall immediately should you desire. Cool.
Lord Captain.
Lord Captain.
Lord Captain.
Lord Captain. Lord Captain. Lord Captain. Alright. Let's have a look-see. Shipping and transaction goods. Ooh, what are these new people? Oh, look at this. Mazoa pattern hex rifle. Cool. That sounds awesome. Dark lance. Wow, Bane of Sorrow, my word. This is heavy armor. Heavy xenomesh. 60% armor. Yikes. That's a lot of armor. So I don't think we've met some of these people officially. I mean, who's this guy? Yeah, give me all your free stuff. I mean, I'm not going to say no to the free stuff, right? Imperial Scroll. 15 bonus to Lore Imperium. Interesting. Bloodhound Staff for the Navigator. Oh. Look and see if any of these guys give us any power armor. Super curious to see if I can get any. And if so, where? Because that's just a heavy armor. That looks cool though. But it's not power armor. I want power armor. I mean, there's a skill for it, so, you know. Looks like this guy is all things Xeno related. Alright, what about bayonet knife? The wielder, when the wielder attacks with any ranged weapon at a 1 cell range, that attack also inflicts bleeding. Oh. Pirate chainmail. No. The Imperial Navy, apparently. Okay. Do you guys sell? No, Navy, you'll have just ship stuff. Yeah, okay. Well, poop. Just kind of hoping to find somebody with some power armor, but maybe not. Alright, me and my retinue are in need of training. Now, hang on. When I did this, it didn't seem to reset my secondary. You know what I mean? Didn't seem to reset my secondary skills, just my first ones. Just gonna take a... No, not me. This one. There it is. I just need a picture. Be 2 seconds. Oh, that's my thumb. Alright. Alrighty. I don't really care too much about what I picked. Right there. So, in need of training, yes. Idira, Idira. Could click it. Oh, so it has reset this. So she can what? She can be an assassin, bounty hunter, or a grand strategist. I was hoping that would be better. It just wasn't. And it's interesting to see it resets them. So it resets them back to the level you found them by the looks of things. Okay. So real quick here, we're going to try and fly through this. So this was AG, whatever that stands for. What is this? Oh, this is the cycle levels, right? AG, advice and guidance. The first time in combat that an ally becomes target of psychic power, that ally gains plus 10 skill until the end of combat. Oh, cool. PA, perception. Yep, and then F. What does F stand for? Oh, Fatebringer. Allies under the effect of at least one psychic power gain additional armor penetration. Cool. Apparently, yeah, that's what I picked. Don't actually remember. Okay, that was CA and IA, which must be intelligence, yeah. So then here we picked Asantic powers. And looks like we gave her awareness. Okay. IE followed by AS, not BS. AS, this one. Oh yeah, advanced tech skill. Okay. Right. What do I want it to do? Upprove next turn. Target cannot move. Start a combat. Oh, that's not much good here. Yeah, sure. That one. I mean, I don't really use this much anyway, to be honest with you. TU, so tech use. Although, is there any point in putting her tech use? I don't think so, right? I'll do it for now. I think I might eventually change that because I don't think she needs it. I think we have other people. Like, I think Jai now is much better already with tech use than she's going to be, so we may as well just use that for something else, right? Matter of fact, I might change it to logic. Yeah, screw it, I can always reset, right? TU again. But again, I might pick logic here. IA, which is intelligence. I think that's fine. PR. What does PR stand for? PR. Oh, Sire rating +1, yep. That sounds like about right. Then we went with L. Oh, here we went with logic. Yeah, we give it law warp, right? Why not? Okay, then here we went with Shield of the Emperor. Why can't I get this one again? Oh, I need Shield of the Emperor for it. Okay, no problem. And then A. What does A stand for? Aftershock. Each time a psychic deals mental damage from any source other than Aftershock, target suffers. Okay, is that really that great? I think it is, right? Her, could just give her more willpower, right? We could do characteristic training willpower here instead. Right? Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Actually, a little bit wrong here for some reason. What's US? US. It was on this one. I actually did US. No, I didn't. I did BS. Yeah, which is what I didn't want. Right, yeah. Okay. Ah, you're here. Inflicts an exploit even on enemies. Oh yeah, okay. That's fine. Then PA for perception, I think is also fine. I went with WA. Willpower makes sense. SS. Yeah, second sight. Psychics. The psychic powers have a range of 2 cells or more have their range increased by +4. That's actually pretty good. Then here we went with D8, obviously D8 dismantling attack. Sure. Okay. Cool. Right. So now, if I can just go out, hit save. Okay, so if I go... So... Assassin sees a single opening for each enemy on the enemy's side, opening whenever an assassin hits an enemy opening. See, now, the problem is here. It's all about... It's basically just about makes an attack of a current weapon against the enemy. Yeah, it's just... I mean... Assassin doesn't really fit here either, does it? Bounty Hunter? Doesn't really fit either. She has got some... That's it. These are some really lousy archetypes for her. I don't like this. I don't like these at all. So as annoying as it is, combat tactics is still probably the best for her. That's so sad. Yeah, that's so sad. God damn it. I don't like that at all. Okay. Well, I guess. Guess we keep going. Who else was Grand Strategist? Was it Jai? I think I might change Jai as well. I don't think I need 2. Grand strategists. Problem is as well, right? It's based off int bonus and fellowship bonus, both of which are bad. She just doesn't use either of them. You know? She just doesn't use either of them. Maybe I should make her more of an offensive Psyker. Because Jai is also an officer. I don't wonder if you can actually reset any of this. Because you get her as basically this, right? Yeah, so her tech use is already at 79. I mean, if we use Pascal, his is at like 100, so, you know. He's like my controlling type. I mean, I say she buffs. Does she? What does she buff? I mean, she gives extra turns, right? Which is pretty powerful. And then she's got Santic powers. I mean, I could... We don't have any other Psychers except me. Problem is, what do I have instead? I have my Invigorate. And I have my physical distortion. So I need to trade those in. I mean, Cassio's far more offensive, right? Ugh, okay. I don't know, man. It's just like... Yeah, Grand Strategist int bonus and fellowship bonuses, so it's always going to be bad. Because she has low fellowship and low ints. Like, a perception and willpower is where it's at. And this is all about ballistic skills, so she's not really going to make a very good bounty hunter either. Agility bonus, they're all awful. These are all terrible for her. All of them. And look, +3 and +4. So it's like... It's not much. And it's divided by 2. I mean, I guess I could just keep it going in here in Grand Strategist and just kind of ignore most of the Grand Strategist stuff. For example, I could pick up Foreboding, which creates an area that lasts until the start of the cycle's next turn. All allies in the area gain a percentage dodge. What does this do? Perfect timing. All allies that are currently affected by any of the Psyker's power gain perfect timing. Perfect timing when an ally is under the effects. This effect dodges or parries an attack. If this ally has a weapon capable of reaching the attacker and has an attack cost of 1 AP or less, they immediately make a counterattack. That's nice. Perfect timing or precognition. It's precognition. I need presence or foreboding. Okay, fantastic. When an ally suffers damage that would make them fall unconscious, the Psyker immediately gains an extra turn. Doing that, the Psyker can only use prophetic intervention. Oh, prophetic, like prophecy, I guess. Intervention. This power can only be used under these conditions. Restores the allies' wounds to the amount they had before the attack. Wow, that's just pretty good. Oh, however, the psi rating is reduced by -1 until the end of combat. That's kind of meh. Yeah, all these kind of stink. Intelligence and fellowship's just not her thing. But none of the other archetypes works. I think her being a operative was the worst. It would actually be kind of nice to make her not an operative. Sadly, we can't do that. But Assassin and Bounty Hunter are just as bad. Alright, I guess we do this. What do we have here before? Damn it. No, it actually doesn't even really matter, does it? Because I can just load. Oh, is this seriously? But this is after I reset her, right? Ugh. Okay, you know what? I'm just going to load it here. I can just skip the dialogue stuff. It's unfortunate. Really unfortunate. Yeah, if you could actually change their archetype, I think that'd be kind of nice. Okay. Okay. Easy enough. Yeah, then I guess she's fine. I guess she's fine like this. Yeah. Okay. The Master Tactician. Do I want her to be something different as well? What happens when I do reset her? Where am I? I'm there. Yeah, so you can't reset any of the officer stuff. It's all set. Got it. Is it worth having this for her? Allies, okay. I know it's more of a... probably not. It's more of a tank kind of build, right? Yeah. Which doesn't really suit it either, and obviously Grand Strategist stinks, so we're not going to do that. So yeah, I guess we leave it like that. Well, damn. I thought we can talk to Jay. Haven't talked to her yet. Where is she? Oops. Is she on the bridge? Ah, there she is. Right there. Can't talk to any of my companions, so I can't talk to anybody. What's happening? Okay, so restore shipments from Janus, deal with the disrupted shipments from Kiava Gamma, restore the operations of the administratorism apparatus on Dargonus. So that's our next main stuff. Talk to Heinrichs about the final dawn.
To what do I owe this visit?
I want to discuss the Cult of the Final Dawn. You want? What can you tell me about it?
The cult's ordinary members are humans who have been corrupted by the archenemy, traitors to the Imperium, and accomplices of chaos. Participation in the cult's rituals always entails brainwashing, literally and figuratively. The longer cult members spend among other cultists, the less critically they think, and the more closely they resemble obedient livestock, stripped of their fear and instinct for self-preservation. The worst of them go to their deaths without an inkling of doubt, ready to take hundreds and thousands of souls with them. As for those at the top of the cult's hierarchy, we have not yet managed to get a lead on all of the cult's leaders. I imagine that some of them are hiding in the depths of the Coronis Expanse, but those who are orchestrating the fanatics on nearby worlds are hiding very well indeed, or receiving protection from above.
Okay. Remind me, what is your mission regarding the cult?
I need to confirm the reports from my agents. According to them, one of the cult's leaders is in the Kiava Gamma segment, an industrial world within the dominion of the von Valancius dynasty. I hope you won't impede my investigation.
Maybe.
As you wish.
I wanted to discuss the nature of your mission.
Yes, but not here. I wouldn't want our conversation to be gossip fodder on the bridge and in the officers' mess.
It's going to go to my quarters, and it's not going to be voice acted. That's so sad. Okay. So Heinrichs nods slightly. Thank you for finding an opportunity to talk. I trust now would be a good time to explain the reason for my return aboard your ship. You wouldn't be on my ship if I had any other say in the matter. I'll do that one. I often encounter such reactions. As long as the Lord Captain and her subjects do not interfere with my work, or attract my professional interest, I will not interfere in the rogue trader's affairs or distract you with my presence more than is strictly necessary. To business then, the Cult of the Final Dawn. The madmen preach their heretical doctrine among the denizens of the Coronis Expanse, and instigate crimes against the throne and humanity. One such crime took place on your protectorate. The Lord Inquisitor considered it necessary to have one of his acolytes accompany the rogue trader on the voyage into the corrupted region. Lord Imperium succeeded. Why would Ordo Xenos agents investigate a chaos cult? You are well versed in how the Inquisition is organized. Yes, initially our arrival in the Cronus Expanse was dictated by the need to fight Xenos, but there is more. The cult is tangentially related to my main specialization. Perhaps I will be able to reveal the full truth someday, but right now I ask you to display humility and patience. The Lord Inquisitor mentioned in his letter that he is willing to show lenience towards my actions that would otherwise be interpreted as radical. That is correct. I should show greater tolerance for the mistakes of a newly appointed rogue trader. To be frank, I am surprised. The Lord Inquisitor is not the type to indulge the weakness of soul and mind, even in someone who only recently accepted the burden of a lofty title. I didn't actually read that letter, but it's interesting to know that the Lord Inquisitor mentioned in his letter that he's willing to show lenience. It's kind of fun. It means I can be, be a bit more of a heretic. I have already agreed to give you a place aboard my ship. What else? The rogue trader should deliver me to the system that contains the industrial world of the Kiava Gamma. I will then accompany you to the surface and determine what the cult is planning and how it intends to use the resources that have fallen into their clutches, which may very well include the blessed engines of the Adaptus Mechanicus and even the followers of the Omasiah themselves. I will be frank, the answer to this question is unlikely to please either of us. The machinations of chaos usually go beyond solely inflicting countless deaths and destruction. Having their plans come to fruition would lead to far more terrible consequences. One of the systems in the Coronis Expanse is already lost. May the Emperor protect us from watching if this tragedy happen again. I must go about my business. Is there anything else I need to know? Let me put it this way. You may think whatever you want of me, but my goal is not to hinder you. I'm here to help you in the fight against foes you may not be even aware of. You have my word that I will provide every assistance in uprooting the heresy that has sprouted on the Von Valancius worlds while their mistress was away, and that I will try to be more patient with the less grievous flaws of the bearers of the warrant are sometimes known to have. He inclines his head. Thank you very much. Thank you for sparing me the time. Get out of here, Heinrichs. I don't need no goddamn Inquisitor on my ship. I think, I need to better carry out heretic things, and I can't do heretical things if I've got a friggin'... I'll put this thing right here. This thing... Can't think. Stay. It just kept bouncing back into my thing. All right. So it's okay, I guess. Sure. All right. Does that mean I can now talk to everybody else, or is it just Heinrichs that wanted my attention? I'd like to speak to Jai, if I could. Lord Captain. Oh yeah, I can speak to Heinrichs. There he is.
To what do I owe this visit?
I'm off. Bye. Where is she? There she is. What? I still can't speak to her. Why is that? Or Pascal. Or Adira. What is happening? Is it broken? I can speak to Abelard. Abelard, whatever. I can't speak to Cassia, and I can't speak to Argenta. Did I break something? What the? Fuel for the faithful. Oh, Lord Captain, we are once more within reach of the Von Valancius Protectorate. Oh, did it move me away from Footfall already? No, I'm still at Footfall, okay. Of utmost urgency is restoring communication with your planets and bestowing the wisdom of your decrees upon their stewards. Developing colonies, claiming new territories, and establishing trade links. This is now your privilege and burden. Burden? Burden. What is this? Drusus's blessing. I've already been here before, right? I think. Greetings, what can I do for you? Ah, I just trade with him, right? Yeah. What's here? Have I been to this one yet? Lord Captain, the station's airlocks have been sealed from inside. Vox recording is stating that the priesthood of the Alter Templum Calaxis X-17... Yeah, we have seen this. Okay, so I still can't get in. This, we've scanned it. There's nothing else to say. Alright, fabulous. I want to see if this is enough to make that passage open into that restricted zone, or if I need to go away and come back. Right there. Go. Run, team, run. Meow. I like that they just sprint everywhere. It's fantastic. God damn it. Okay. So we're gonna have to wait, apparently. Understood? So I guess we just sail off somewhere, right? I find it kind of sad that I can't just go straight to the void ship from here. Because I gotta go through this load screen and then another load screen to get into the void ship. Come on. And another load screen. Return to void ship should be a button. What if I can speak to my companions now, or if it's still going to be broken? Let's see, shall we? Oh, I can talk to her now. Yay!
Allow me to thank you again for helping me with the cargo, Shireen. I am sure the Ashmags who squirreled away my goods won't give up so easily, and I'll hear more about their scheming yet. Let's strike a deal, Shireen. I will watch your back, if you do me a favor and watch mine. Well, enough jokes. Is there something you wanted?
Yeah. Get off my ship. No, you keep using words I don't understand, like calling me Shireen.
The language on Ifrit, my home world, is quite different from the one spoken in the Coronis Expanse. We bestow more than one meaning upon each word, allowing our wise men to fully express their sagacious thoughts, and us lowly commoners our base passions and desires. Take Arji, for example. That is what I call every piece of scum and villain, because Arji means evil and foe and pathetic worm unworthy of consideration. Or take Ashmag.
Yay.
It means fool and little brother, and blind man who stumbled and would fall into a pit without guidance. Shireen means friend and comrade and roommate in a battle formation, like we are.
So that'll be it for this episode. If you enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe for more, and I'll see you in the next one.